spokesperson. I work for the Tampa Innovation Alliance, worked with Mark for the last 10 years. I want to make an announcement. If you haven't seen, we've got our major event coming up on October 29th at Mosey. Some flyers over there. You can go to our website and get registered. We'd love to have you to that. It's going to be, it's not a sit-down rubber chicken meal. This is a tech event with Brad Feld, Mark, Bruce Katz is coming, correct? Bruce Katz coming
yes.
in to speak. I get my speakers mixed up, but it'll be a good time, and it'll be a good introduction to the tech community. And always give us a call. All right. Well, we're going to get going. Ed, we're going to let you take over at this point and make or your team, and make the presentation of some cool tech, because that's what we're here about, to see what's happening. Talking with Mark as we came in, that this is part of this technology, something like this, we're going to see this actually on the road eventually. Uber's going to buy robotic cars and program them, so technology all feeds into stuff. So go ahead.
Essentially, my industry, we take care of buildings. We are the folks that provide clean environments where people work and live and shop and are entertained. Technology in our industry hasn't really made any major strides for 100 years, since the vacuum cleaner. Now, that's about to change. And we are at the beginning of a robotic revolution. The countries of Japan and South Korea are betting their gross domestic product on robotics. What we would like to see in Scientific Maintenance Corporation, part of this community, is we would like Tampa to become a center for this activity, this worldwide activity. At this point, there is no one central headquarters or collection area for everything robotics. And what I would like to see is Tampa take over that spot. Okay, we have Silicon Valley, and that's where the chips and the social media is. We can be that to robotics, and we can do that in a couple of different ways by working collaboratively with partners. One of the partners, very, very excited about, is Computer Mentors. We've actually gone ahead in advance, okay, and we've pulled the domain name, the Institute for Robotic Maintenance. We would like to see the center of all robotic maintenance be located in Tampa, Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one of our things. Of course, development is critical. Those of us in the cleaning and maintenance industry understand that commercial real estate development is the mother's milk of the cleaning business. If there ain't no buildings getting built, there ain't nothing to clean. It's as simple as that. Okay? So we are very, very much in support of the efforts of the Innovation Alliance. I'd like to introduce Zoe. Zoe is Scientific Maintenance's digital spokesperson. You will hear a lot from Zoe in the future. As a matter of fact, anybody that's on Twitter, go ahead and check out who Zoe is, who's following Zoe now. Okay, so you're going to be hearing a lot from Zoe. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to just introduce the. This is our main machine that we're coming to market with. Okay, I've actually been a follower of this machine for many, many years. However, nobody before has ever made this a central part of their service offering, and that's what's different about us. We're engineering our service program around robotics. So what I'd like to do is, let me see, Gary or Gary, if you could give us just a overview.
Okay, I'd be happy to. Thank you. We get a brief overview on how they work. The little black dots that you see around here are sonar. machine sends out a sonar signal that pings off the wall. That goes back to the machine, that keeps it where it should be in place. And as I'm going along here, any questions, please feel free to ask. As far as robotics concerned, is also a safety-wise, to get into the machine, you need a code. Not someone can just walk up and start the machine. It's kind of like your ATM card. You may have my ATM card, but without the code, it's worthless to you. So that's one of the safety features we have on it. You can see there's an emergency stop on here. Around the bottom, this black is a kick plate, so if someone walks out and kicks it, the machine will shut down in half a second. If someone walks in front of it, the machine will stop. Once that person moves, it'll continue on its journey. Clean. It's also equipped either through Wi-Fi or through a phone modem that, and we mentioned that the person signs into the machine. If there's a problem with that machine, the machine will send a text to the person that signed in that said, hey, I have a problem. It'll also notify them when it's finished doing its route. Say, hey, I'm done, come move me to the next area. It'll also provide reports, either daily, weekly, or monthly, showing you who ran the machine, where it ran, whether or not completed successfully. Another thing that allows us to do, and it's called a teletrack. If there's a problem with the machine, and the operator calls into our 800 number, our operators, very similar to the Geek Squad, remotely can look at the machine and diagnose what the problem is. So, if it's something that can't be fixed by the operator, we'll let the folks at Gem Supply know. When they come out, they're going to do the fix. It's going to reduce the downtime because they know what they're coming out to fix. Any questions so far? Go ahead,
So
please.
is this open source? Is this like iRobot? That would just scaled it up?
Yeah, iRobot runs just randomly. Okay, this machine can be operated either manually in what we call a spot clean, which is a distance anywhere from 20 feet to 200 feet, just a straight line, straight hallway. It can run in area clean, which is a combination of 11 different patterns, which are L's and T's and crosses. It also can run in mapping mode. Mapping mode is a certain pattern that it will follow that Rick would set up for you guys. Once in area clean and in spot clean, once the machine runs, it forgets what it did. It relearns it each time. With mapping, it's something that's stored in there forever. Yeah.
So you could map it out, so you could turn the machine on at night and it would do all the.
It'll run from up to 3.5 to 4 hours clean. Yeah. Yeah. You can go have coffee, relax, whatever.
Have a group of these and then operate them in a large environment?
That's correct.
Would you have a central operations center to manage them or a dashboard?
Now, each person who signs in would be doing that.
Right, so someone
Receiving that
who's managing like the whole entire thing on a large environment?
Not at this time.
Like the mall, I couldn't sign into 5 of these, we're trying to lose them when it was.
If you were authorized, you could, yes.
Okay, I think that's what she's asking.
Right, sorry, yep.
So,
I interpreted.
in addition to that, the machine uses 14 gallons of water. That water gets recycled. So it will go for up to 3.5 to 4 hours.
Where all the chairs are at.
As we mentioned before, if someone walks in front of it, it'll stop. And then it'll continue on its journey.
So what's the approach range for the machine at the moment? It looks to be about a foot or so.
I'm sorry?
The approach range. It won't approach closer to an object. It looks like within a
We
foot.
try to keep it 6 inches away.
Okay. All right.
And the reason for that is on some walls you may have like a fire extinguisher or water fountain or something along those lines.
My name is Zoe. I'm a cleaning robot and the official spokesperson for Scientific Maintenance Corporation. I clean buildings with a team of highly trained carbon-based humans. By working together, I help save our clients 20% on their cleaning cost. I wanted to introduce myself because I'm about to change the $100 billion cleaning industry with Scientific Maintenance Corporation, the world's first facility services company engineered around robotics. Scientific Maintenance Corporation is now on its way to your city. Now I get to become famous as a cultural icon in the industrial world.